Yes, we met in 2017 in Ireland, in Cork. It was actually around St. Patrick's Day weekend. So yeah, it was a bit exciting environment. We met on Tinder, actually. We matched on Tinder. And we decided to meet up at a cozy Irish pub. And I always tell people, this is not a date, this is just a meet and greet. And I'm always like comfortable, I don't put in too much effort. I just try to be myself. Anyways, it went well, we had really good conversation. And I think when he was walking me back home, I noticed that his key ring had Simba on it. And Lion King is my favorite movie ever.
Wow.
And I just saw it and I was just like, oh yeah, it just triggered in my memory like how much I loved this cartoon growing up. And I just felt really at home and comfortable. And I always read that you know the person is the one when you feel safe and calm. You're feeling butterflies and your heart thumping and you don't know if that's a stress response your body giving you. People just equate that with excitement, but you don't know if that's good excitement. And I just knew from years that if you feel safe, your heart rate is calm, that's how you know you're at home. When you're at home, you don't feel butterflies and excitement. You're calm, and for me, that's how I knew. Obviously, it took more time, but at least from the first time I met him, that's how I knew.
Yeah, very similar. I came out of a long-term relationship that wasn't for me. But yeah, we became friends first, and we realized we have a lot of things in common. We love photography, we love traveling. We're really passionate about traveling. And if you're comfortable with someone as a friend, and then we became more than friends. That's how I knew this is the one I want to spend the rest of my life with.
The tumors came back in my lungs. Like I just burst out crying in the hospital. And the nurses had to come close up my room because I was just bawling on the face. That's a death sentence. Because cutting off my leg and going through the aggressive chemo, the story you wrote last year, that was the only plan of action to kind of cure me. Obviously it didn't work. So I knew I had to come home, and I knew the only thing that was pulling me through this whole treatment was the fact that I had my wedding to look forward to. And it wasn't just going to be a wedding or we get married, it was going to be a celebration of life and the people who were there for me. I knew I had to come home. My oncologist was not happy that I had to leave Belgium, but he understood why, because I told him I have no ties to Belgium, I have no family there, nobody to really look after me except it's just me and Konstantin. And I can't die there alone without seeing my family. So I know I had to come home, and I know I wanted to do the wedding, and I hope that I could be healthy enough to achieve that. Last night I was crying because I got one leg, I bald, I look in 9 months pregnant. I like the picture I always had of myself as a bride, it's not this. I just wish I could have do it earlier, that where I had my whole body, where I could have looked my best. I had to work really hard for what I want, and it was never luck. I always got annoyed when people be like, yo, you're so lucky, and it's like, I had to work for everything. I sacrificed for everything I wanted, and I always lived life like I am going to pursue the things I love. And for me it was traveling. Nothing good happens in your comfort zone. Nothing exciting happens in your comfort zone. And it's something I would say is controversial. But if you just your whole life just listen to your parents, you wouldn't really go far. Everyone is their own person, and you have to spread your wings. If that means running or being rude and disrespectful or not listening to your parents, then that's that. But we didn't come here to live by their rules. We each have our own calling. And that's something I always live by. And like my mother said, I was a good child, but I real rebelled and went after the things I wanted. If I had just sit at home and listened to them, I would have never reached Europe. I'd still be just living in Trinidad with my